Okay, another easy problem is for the question 3. So what's the G on the Mars? The Mars have a mass of 6.4 into 10 power 22 kilogram and a radius of 3.4 into 10 power 6 meter. So the question is, given the mass of 6.4 into 10 power 23 and then the radius of 3.4 into 10 power 6. So what is G on Mars? Okay, so those are very easy. We're gonna use equation. We use this equation whatever gravity you calculate. So if you want to calculate, if you don't want to calculate Mars, it's fine. If you want to calculate by Jupiter, Neptune, or Pluto, any other gravity on the planet, you can use this equation. Okay, so GMIR square. Okay, so this equation. So for the G is, what's the gravitational force? So the gravitational force on any planet for the universe, we use 6.67 into 10 power minus 11. This is the universal number. Whatever the planet we calculate, we use this one. Okay, this is universal. Okay, so we use the gravity is G is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11. So M is the mass of the Mars, 6.4 into 10 power 23, and 2.4. And then when you find this, you'll get an answer meter per second square, which is around like 30%, so 3.7 meter per second square. Okay, that's what you got the answer for the gravity on Mars. Okay, this is a very easy problem. Okay, so we're gonna move to the next one. This might be a little bit, not really, just a little bit more difficult, but very easy. Okay, so the question is, assume Mars orbits the Sun in a circular orbit. So Mars has a mass of 6.4 into 10 power 23 kilogram. The Sun have a mass of 2.0 into 10 power 30 kilogram. So what is the difference between the center on the Mars and the Sun is 213 into 10 power 6 kilogram. So the question is asked, what is the gravitational force of the Sun on Mars? And second question is, what is the speed of Mars as it orbits the Sun? And third question is, how long does it take Mars to complete one orbit? Okay, so first of all, we're going to draw a cycle. Okay, like they are rotated. So here's the Sun. Here's the Sun, and here's Mars. Okay, so this is gonna have a distance. This is a distance d. So this distance is, what is this? Distance is the distance between the center of the Mars and the Sun. This is the distance, okay? Because the Sun on the Mars. This is the distance between is 213 into 10 power 6 kilometer. This is the distance between on the Sun and Mars. Okay, so the question is as the gravitational force. So gravitational force is on the Mars. The gravitational force on the Mars is F. Okay, so we use the equation, the Newton law. F is equal to G m1 m2 by r squared. Okay, so for the G is gravitational force. The gravitational force on every universe is, we use 6.67 into 10 power minus 11. So what is M1? M1 is symbol mass of mass. Okay, so we plug in 6.4 into 10 power 23, and M2 is the center of a mass, so it's 2.0 into 10 power 10. So 2.0 into 10 power 30. Okay, what's the radius? Radius right here. 213 into 10 power 6, the whole square. When we find this, we got force, Newton. Okay, so that's the first question is done. Okay, this is for the A. And for the B is, what is the speed of the Mars is orbit the Sun? Okay, so the B is as the speed. Speed is mean velocity. So for the velocity is, let me find equation. I'm gonna write this. V is equal to G by R. This for the velocity. Velocity of speed is the equation. Okay, so V is equal to G by R. So G is easy. Our gravitational force on the universe is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11. Meter M. So M is, which one M is the speed of the Mars orbits the Sun. Okay, so Mars is orbit the Sun, so the center of the mass, we have to use the center of the mass. Okay, center of the mass is 2.0 into 10 power 30. Okay, radius, what's the radius is here, 213 into 10 power 6. So we got V right here, meter per seconds. But for the C is how long it take to Mars to complete the one orbit. Okay, so it's a time. For the time for this one is 2 by R due by G. This is right here. And my cheat sheet. So 2 into 2.14. Pi is 3.14. R G. R G is 213 into 10 power 6. The whole joule. Okay, G. What is G is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11. M. What is the mass? M is percent of the mass, because the question is that, well, how long is the Mars is orbit to the Sun? That's why we use the mass of the Sun. Okay, so 2.0 into 10 power 30. So when you find this, you will get, it's like this. This time is like this. It's gonna be like this, because it's we don't say it's not time with the hour, because it's gonna takes might be year. Okay, that's why. So it's a little bit good question, but if your professor don't allow you to take a cheat sheet, you have to remember this in your mind. Okay, so this also this also what I said before here, the gravity of the our universe is 6.67 to 10 minus 11. So I wish good luck in your homework, or good luck in your life. I see you in next video. Thank you. Bye bye.